Hello, welcome to FightCore USA.
The Art of War, Sun Tzu, ancient Chinese military treatise. So it's all about strategy and tactics because the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Alright, now let's talk about the sweet science of boxing. Because if you're a fan of the sweet science, then this chess match between two master technicians of the sport should make for an absolute treat. Because when these two square off in the ring, we're going to see a battle of superior footwork, strategic angles, and pinpoint precision. It will be a true test of speed, timing, and the ability to anticipate your opponent's next move. And with two fighters who possess these qualities in spades, the result promises to be nothing short of spectacular. So whether you're a seasoned boxing aficionado, or just someone who appreciates a good fight, get ready to witness the sweet science of boxing at its absolute finest. This is the kind of fight that makes you want to grab a notepad and draw up game plans for both fighters. So what are your thoughts? Which fighter do you have winning and by what method? Let us know in the comments below. If there's one thing that we can say about these two fighters, it's that they are masters of their craft. Each has dedicated years of their life to honing their skills, and their hard work has paid off in the form of impressive records and adoring fans. But the road to victory won't be an easy one. Both fighters are highly skilled and their styles are tailor-made for a clinic on how to box. What promises to be a fast-paced, back-and-forth affair. Each man will need to be at the top of their game. If they hope to outmaneuver and outbox their opponent, the mental aspect of the sport will be just as important as the physical. Because they have to stay focused and adapt to whatever their opponent throws at them. Boxing is as much a battle of wits as it is a physical contest. And only those who can keep their cool and think strategically will emerge victorious. It is hard to imagine a scenario where both fighters do UNT come out swinging from the opening bell. They're both known for their aggressive fighting style and propensity for knocking out their opponents, but when two alpha males enter the ring, there's always the potential for things to get a little chaotic. Can either man impose their will on the other? Will we see one fighter take control early and dictate the terms of the fight? Or will this be a back-and-forth brawl where neither man gives an inch? Only time will tell how this intriguing matchup will play out. Will we see technical precision or raw power take center stage? What's certain, though, is that we're in for a night of non-stop action. As the fight progresses, the intensity will only grow, leading to an explosive finish. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Because this is one fight you won't want to miss. Now, the odds makers may favor one fighter over the other, but in the world of professional boxing, anything can happen. With just one lucky punch, the underdog could pull off an upset victory. And while the favorite may have the edge, they'll need to be at their best to avoid falling into a trap of their own making. There are no guarantees in this sport, and upsets are commonplace. Even if the favorite prevails, it won't be easy. They'll have to navigate a minefield of punches and jabs to secure a win. One false move and the underdog could capitalize, turning the tables and snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. As the fighters circle each other in the ring, the tension is palpable. Each fighter sizing up his opponent, looking for any advantage he can find. The crowd is on the edge of their seats, eager to see who will prevail in this matchup of titans. The bell rings and the first round begins. The fighters dance around each other, testing the waters, feeling out their opponent's rhythm. Each fighter trying to establish his dominance, but neither man giving an inch. Suddenly, a flurry of punches from the blue corner catches his opponent off guard, and the crowd roars with excitement. But the red corner fighter shakes off the attack and fires back with a vengeance. The pace quickens and the intensity rises as both fighters dig deep into their reserves of strength and stamina. It's a back and forth battle as each man seeks to land the knockout blow. But neither fighter is willing to back down. They trade punches, each determined to outmaneuver and outlast his opponent. The crowd is going wild, sensing that this could be a classic matchup for the ages. As the rounds tick by, the fighters grow more and more exhausted, but their determination does not waver. They continue to push themselves to the limits, throwing everything they have left into every punch. Finally, the last bell rings, signaling the end of the fight. Both fighters raise their arms in victory, knowing they have given it their all. The crowd gives them a standing ovation as they realize they have just witnessed a true battle of the titans. Who will the judges crown as the winner? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. This was a fight that will be remembered for years to come. Boxing is a sport that demands the utmost respect for one's opponent, and that's precisely what these two fighters bring to the table. Neither man enters the ring without acknowledging the threat posed by their adversary. They know that even a momentary lapse in concentration could spell disaster. That's why they study their opponents, analyzing their strengths and weaknesses, formulating strategies to exploit any advantage. For them, it's not just about throwing punches. It's about outthinking, outmaneuvering, and ultimately outlasting their opponent. They understand that the sweet science of boxing is as much a battle of minds as it is of muscles. It's a chess match in the ring, where every move, every block, every strike is a calculated risk. These boxers aren't just athletes. They're warriors who enter the ring with the sole purpose of emerging victorious. They're not afraid to get their hands dirty, to sweat, to bleed, all in the pursuit of that ultimate prize, a knockout or a technical knockout. It's not uncommon for spectators to hold their breath as a boxer braces for an incoming punch. The anticipation is palpable, the tension almost unbearable. In that split second before impact, the boxer must rely on years of training, instinct, and sheer willpower to protect themselves. The clash of gloves, the thud of leather against flesh, the gasp of the crowd, all blend together into a symphony of athleticism and grit. There are few sights more breathtaking in professional boxing than the moment when a fighter executes a flawless knockout. It's the culmination of years of training, the embodiment of skill and strategy, and the payoff for countless hours spent in the gym. When a knockout happens, the silence in the arena can be deafening. Everyone is stunned, caught off guard by the sudden turn of events. Then pandemonium erupts. The crowd roars, the commentators go wild, and the victor raises their arms in triumph. The knockout is not just a victory, it's a spectacle, a testament to the power and precision of this ancient art. It's a reminder that in boxing, as in life, sometimes one decisive moment can change everything. The thrill of a knockout is something that draws people to the sport. The unpredictability, the raw emotion, the sheer athleticism on display. It's a microcosm of human drama played out in the ring under the bright lights. Every swing of the fist, every block, every dodge brings the crowd to the edge of their seats. The fear of a knockout is a primal one, a vulnerability that lies at the heart of the sport. Each boxer, no matter how skilled, how experienced, how confident, knows that they are only one punch away from defeat. This vulnerability breeds respect, not just from their opponents, but from everyone who witnesses their courage in the ring. The boxer who takes the risk, who steps into the ring knowing that they could be knocked out at any moment, deserves our admiration. They embody the spirit of the sport, the tenacity, the discipline, the unwavering determination to succeed despite the ever-present threat of defeat. But the drama doesn't end with the final bell. The crowd is on the edge of their seats as the judges deliberate. The tension is thick, the suspense almost unbearable. Then the verdict is announced and the winner raises their arms in triumph. The crowd erupts. Whether the outcome is victory or defeat, there is always something to admire in the way these athletes conduct themselves. They show up, they give it their all, and they shake hands at the end, regardless of the outcome. That's the essence of boxing. It's a sport that demands the best from those who participate in it, testing their physical and mental limits while also pushing them to be their best selves. It's a celebration of human resilience, a testament to the power of the human spirit. Thanks for watching. Remember to support us. Thanks again for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.
Okay guys, thank you for watching my videos.